Hey, what's up there, YouTube friends? It's Grumpy Gamer Dad, and this is Pin Mail Friday. Pin Mail Friday for Friday, June 11th, 2021. I've got a lot of pins, so I'm just going to start. I have some pins here that I purchased. These are fantasy pins from @DisneyChris on Instagram. I do dig that they have their own little sticker here. They also send a nice little thank you card. And I have two pins from them right now. I have this one here. This is an Aristocats fantasy pin. It's a limited edition of 25. Here's a closer look at that Aristocats fantasy pin featuring Marie, Berlioz, and Tullius. I also have one other fantasy pin from DisneyChris, and that is this one here. This is an Up fantasy pin, and it's also limited edition of 25. And here's a closer look at that Up fantasy pin. You've got Doug here in the center, and in the background you've got Russell and Kevin in the trees. I like the fact that the pins that came from DisneyChris came in this bag. Now this bag is a picture of one of the pins that they had done before. I believe it was like a designer dress series for the princesses. If I had to guess, I'm going to say that that's Rapunzel, but I'm probably wrong. Now we move into the open edition pins. I have this one here that my wife and I purchased at a live Instagram sale from @FryGuy. This is a Haunted Mansion pin, and it's actually a hinge pin that opens up. Here's a look at that Haunted Mansion open edition pin. This is a hinged pin, so it opens up. And so on the top of the pin, you've got a ghost, and then you've got Mickey and Minnie riding in what looks like a doom buggy with Ezra riding with them. A ghost will follow you home. Keeping with that same theme, we have this one here. This is a limited edition of 3,500. It's a Haunted Mansion Madame Leota pin. And here's a closer look at that limited edition Madame Leota pin. You've got Madame Leota in her crystal ball. Moving right along, I have this one here. This is a 2021 Disney Dream Destinations pin series, and it features, of course, Up. Here's a closer look at that Up pin, the limited edition Disney Dream Destinations pin. It's pin on pin, so this portion here is pin on the background pin, and then so is the writing. It just says Visit Paradise Falls. You've got Kevin, you've got the house there on the cliff, and you've got the Wilderness Explorer logo here. This pin was a limited edition of 2,500. Now these next two pins are both from the same series, but I'm assuming different years because the cards are different. First I have this one. This is from Walts Classic Collection. These are some older series pins, and this one features Steamboat Mini. I don't know which Waltz Classic pin is older. This one is the higher edition size, and it's a slider pin. You've got the Steamboat Willie boat here in the background, and the Mini slides back and forth. The Steamboat Mini was a limited edition of 2,000. Like I said, this is also from Waltz Classic Collection, but the card's a lot different. This one's got this film strip background, kind of like the Grumpy pin I had a few weeks ago, if you were watching. But this is another Steamboat Mini pin. And here's that other Steamboat Willie Waltz Classic Collection pin. This is pin on pin, and you've just got Minnie being held up by her bloomers from a little hook. And this Steamboat Mini pin was a limited edition of 1,000. This brings us to our final pin for this episode anyway. This is an Artland pin, and it features Carl and Ellie's mailbox from the movie Up. And finally, here is that Artland limited edition of 100 Carl and Ellie mailbox pin. As you can see, you've got the COA on the back, and it actually has the hand-numbered quantity of the edition size on it. Now, this Artland limited edition pin was an edition size of only 100. Well, there you go. Lots of pins. I tried to get through them as quickly as possible. I still have more videos to come. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram @GrumpyGamerDad. Until next time, this is Grumpy Gamer Dad saying stick around for more Disney pins, and let's do some bad dad jokes here. All right, that's Pin Mail Friday for June 11th. Let's do some bad dad jokes, shall we? Why do cow milking stools only have 3 legs? Because the cow has the udder. What do you call an apology written in dots and dashes? A remorse code. Finally, a mom took her son to buy some camouflage pants, but they couldn't find any. There you go. Have a good one.